Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to download the VoltSet code and upload to the board that you bought, the screen, the 3.5B. Okay, you can go here to code and then you're going to download zip. You click download zip and it's going to download it. Then you also have to go to Arduino and download the Windows version, or if you want to you can use a MacBook, it's perfectly okay. And then you have to install. Arduino IDE is a program that you're going to use to communicate with the board. In this video, I'm going to show you how to program the board. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to connect the wires. Okay? So, after you download it, mine went straight to downloads. You're going to install the Arduino IDE. I'm just going to skip the process for you. Okay, you're going to the VoltSet main. That's where you download from GitHub. On the VoltSet main, you have the code Arduino IDE. You also have the shopping list, the Squareline Studio. If you want to mess up with that, it's up to you. And then the code Arduino IDE. Here you have a picture with the ideal settings for the Arduino IDE. We're going to just leave this for the moment open. And then you also have the README text. I already have this open here. You are going to click the VoltSet 3.5B beta and then try to open the .ini file. If you cannot open it because it's not linked to the Arduino IDE, you can just go to Arduino IDE, open the app, and then try to click on File, Open, and then you go to the page and open the VoltSet 3.5B beta. We cannot just go ahead and just force the code in the board. We need some other libraries to do that. So you're going to go to File, Preferences, and then you're going to Browse. And do you remember where we downloaded the file for the VoltSet main? You're going to go to VoltSet main, and then code Arduino IDE. You're going to leave like this and click on choose. This is going to inform our Arduino IDE that the code is inheriting the configurations from the folder we downloaded. It is possible that we have already on the boards manager. You can click on installed. If you have nothing here, then we are going to have to install the ESP32 and Arduino ESP32 boards. This is simple to do. You can just go on all and then you click ESP32. It's going to look automatically for it. And then you're going to go for the version 3.3.5 and click install. Mine has remove here because I already have it installed. I tried to remove it, but it inherits automatically because of the settings of my computer. And the Arduino ESP32 boards, you're just going to the 2.0.18 and then installed also. Mine has removed because it's already installed. That's all we have to do for now, okay? On the library manager, we need to install, according to our README text, an LVGL for the Arduino. This is what's going to control the graphics of the board. Let's see, LVGL. We have here LVGL by Keys Vega Board. You are not going to install the latest version. The maximum version you're going to install is 8.4.0. And since mine is already installed, I have the button remove, but you probably have the install button on your Arduino. And the last one, according to our README file, is we have to install the preferences by Volodymyr. The preferences is the one that is going to control the information, right? Let's see which one is installed in mine. None is installed, okay? And then we are going to install this here. The preferences is the library that is going to handle all the process on the background of the machine. So you don't have to click and update the machine every time you're doing something. Okay, let's go forward here. You already have everything, and now we are going to go for the next step. We're going to look, we don't have to read the code. I commented everything here. If you want to know what part of the code does what, it's around 600 lines on the main code. Then we have the UI, the main screen, the settings screens. These are everything that is already generated, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, do you remember that we talked about an image? Yeah, it's still here. We're going to put this on the right side, maybe on the left side, and we're going to put the image on the right side. You're going to go on to Tools. Then you have to select the board that you're using. We have the ESP32, that's what we installed, the controller for the board. And then you're going to copy the information for the Arduino IDE here. So the board is ESP32S3 develop mode. Then you can just go to this information. Then you're going to copy every step here on the right on the tools. So if you have USB CDC on boot disabled, you have to change to enable. Just copy it. This one, if you are having issues with the board, you can just change this to enable, but this is going to erase all the information from the board and just do it again. It is not optimal for you to do that, otherwise you're going to have some issues in the long run. So with everything copied, you can just minimize this and just put this on the full screen. You're going to get your board with what you have, okay? You're going to connect this to your PC, and then Arduino is going to automatically detect the board. So in Tools, you have to check on port, and on port, you're going to have ESP32 family device. It can be COM12, COM3, COM1, it doesn't matter. This is just how the computer is seeing your board. But it knows that the communication port 12 is linked to the ESP32 family device, that is the board that we have bought. After you have done that, you're going to click on the button Upload here. Everything is prepared for you, so you don't have to change any settings. Nothing on the Arduino IDE. When you go to the code Arduino IDE, you also have some other instructions on the libraries, like the LV config, preferences. Everything is already set for your board to function. There are some libraries here that are not going to be used, but I just kept them because if you want to just do your own project, you can just go ahead and do it. Okay, so it's going to take a bit of time in the first time to compile the code in a language that the machine understands, but then you're going to do this only once, and then you don't ever have to touch this again unless there's a new version and you want to update to the new version. There will be some bugs. I know there are some bugs that happen only in the settings screens, but since the settings screens is only used once in the setup of the machine, then I don't think it's a huge issue. So let's click on upload and wait. It takes around 4 minutes for it to run. If you have a faster computer, it takes way less time. Okay, so now we are finished with the file being uploaded to the board, right? I will have 3 extra videos. On the next step, I'm going to show you how to connect the wires on the components that you have bought. On the third video, I'm going to explain step by step what everything on the code means if you want to tweak it for your own needs. I think I've done a pretty good job here on making it as generic as possible for you. And I'm going to also have a video of knowledge dump, everything I've learned on these 3 years doing these boards, and also everyone that contacted me. I had some people that were really kind in sharing knowledge in a way that it was easier for me to develop a better product for everyone. Right, so I'm going to show you here the Squareline Studio. The Squareline Studio is where I developed the interface. This is a free software if you want to do your own. It will also be in the GitHub. I have the volt set for the 5-inch, and this is the volt set for the 3.5 inches screen. So after you installed your board, you will see this startup screen, right? And so when you finalize it, this is what you have to see on the VoltSet logo, the Power for Perfection, and this animation. And after 5 seconds, while it's loading the configurations, you're going to the main screen. So this is what you see. You finalize installing, then you go on the main screen, right? On the main screen, what you can do is you can change the power, the speed, and then you can just go ahead and everything will be explained there. On the settings, you have the information here. You can click on the information and you will see what each dial does. They're going to be blocked unless you hold to setup. Then after you hold to setup, then you can change it. So everything started at 0, and I had my handpiece post time to 7. I'm gonna show you this on the next video. And this 0 is to zero the pedal. Some pedals, they don't start at 0 resistance, so sometimes they have 300. And when you plug it on the machine, it is already activated. So this button is to zero the pedal and bring the value to normal. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching till now. In the next days, I'm going to upload the video of how to set up the wires of the machine. And please leave your doubts below. Leave a like if you liked it, or dislike even. Maybe it's not for everyone, but thank you so much for being with us up to this time, and have a nice week. Bye bye.